Hello, I'm from TekTone Tech Support. This is Robbie Williams. We're going to go over how to update your system to the latest software. First, you should know the cases where you should not proceed with an update. When the system is employing the following Gen 1 modules, PM453, PM455, and PM456, the config tool must be run using Windows 10 or older. Windows 11 does not communicate with these older modules correctly and will corrupt your system software. Also, a TekCare system utilizing a NC474 TekBridge must not be updated beyond version 7336. Any revisions after this version will require the NC475 TekCare appliance server. After making sure those two cases do not apply, you can download the latest software from www.tektone.com/resources. Go to TekCare Software Downloads and select Download. Once it's finished, go to your downloads and run the executable. Make sure any config files are closed or else this will not be able to install. If you get the Microsoft Defender pop-up, select More Info, then Run Anyway. If it asks, do you want to allow this app? Select Yes. Once completed, hit Close. Now your LS450 config tool is running the latest software. Next, you need to update the system. You'll need to plug an Ethernet cable from your computer to a network port on the system. Open the LS450 config tool and select the proper connection. If this isn't working and you need help setting up the TekCare network settings, watch our video titled TekTone Network Settings. Select Load Configuration from System. If it asks, would you like to save the config to a file before upgrading, select Yes, and save the current file. I like to name it the facility and whatever the date is to keep the config files clearly labeled. Hit Save and it will continue loading the software. If for some reason you didn't save before, do File and Save Configuration now. Saving the config before you update is important in case the update changes something in the config. Now identify if you have an NC475 or NC402TS on the system or not. If you do, we'll update that first by going to Utilities, then NC475/NC402TS Update Server. If you have an NC402TS that is not connected to the TekCare network, you'll need to connect it directly from your computer to the NC402TS. Leave this window open until your devices have finished updating and rebooting. Once they come back up, close this window. Now update the modules by going to Utilities and Upgrade Modules. Either Gen 1 or Gen 2, whichever you have on your system. We have Gen 2. Give it some time to complete this update process, and this splash screen will automatically close once finished. After the update is finished, the system will take a little bit to boot everything back up. Be aware that masters, stations, and dome lights may need to update as well. An updating dome light will be flashing, an updating station will flash its LEDs, and an updating master will display its progress bar. Do not interrupt these processes. When everything is back up and running, you may get a config fault, which just means we need to push the configuration to the system. You should double check that your config file is correct. If you're worried that the update might have altered the config, open the config that we saved earlier before updating. It should be able to open fine even though we have updated since then. Go to File, then Commit Configuration to System. Once everything is back up and running, your system is good to go and you have finished your software update. If you have any questions, Call tech support at 1-800-327-8466, option 3, or email us at teksupt@tektone.com. For info on TekTone trainings, visit www.tektone.com/training or email training@tektone.com. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.